Hello and welcome back. Here we are again to continue discussing JavaScript and studying our JavaScript and working with strings and writing libraries. In the last video, we talked about creating or solving challenge number 5, and we created a function that would convert a string into kebab case. Challenge number 6 is to create a function that creates snake case. So snake case is similar to kebab case, but it uses the underscore in place of the hyphen, okay? So we could write all the same code that we wrote before. We could follow the same solution here, but better for us would be to reuse this code if possible, right? And I think we can do that because we can add a parameter to the kebab case function that includes the separator, and then that would give us like a lot of flexibility with that function. Let's give it a try. Actually, I already started here. Let me rewrite that, right? I'm going to go to the kebab case function and add a comma and write in a new variable called separator. Okay, oops, separator like this, right? And since we're planning to use this for kebab case, maybe I'll give this a default value, okay? So I've got a new parameter here, and if you don't include that parameter, the value for it will be the hyphen, okay? So great. So down here, the last step I joined on the separator. So I'm going to put the separator here, right, to use it to, join all the characters back together again, okay, before I return the string. Okay, and then let's give it a test. So if I open up my terminal here and I run the code again, you can see it looks the same as it did before. So, so my hyphenated string or my kebab case string is still looking pretty good there. Okay, so now let's write the snake case function. So I'll say challenge number 6 function snake. Oops, I missed the N there. Right, and this should take in a string. And what we'll do here is we'll return kebab, pass the string to kebab case, but we'll also include the separator. So you can see, actually, this is nice. VS Code sees my kebab string and says the first parameter is a string, or it's named string, and it can be any. And the second one is named separator. It's got the question mark, which means it's optional, and its value type is string. Okay, so what I'm going to do is for the separator, I'm going to include a string here that will be the underscore. Okay, and that's more or less the solution. It's easier than you thought, maybe, right? So let's give it a try. So over here, instead of doing kebab case, I'm going to do snake case this time. Okay, so we'll run them both and see how they look, right? So let me get the terminal. And this was just the kebab case by itself. So let's run our code again. And oh yeah, there we go, right? So this one is hyphenated. This one, actually, I'm kind of debating, should we replace the hyphen here with an underscore? Because that was part of the original string. We are replacing the spaces with the underscore. Let's do that. I think maybe we should do that. Let's give it a try. So our string here looks for the separator right here. And this is where we okay that separator to be included, right? So if we want to include the separator, then we should check for that particular character. This would always check for the hyphen, but sometimes we might want to check for this character. So why don't we change this to separator dot character code at index 0. right? Now, this might be problematic because it's possible for people to input like a string that's longer than one character, but we'll just have to assume that people are going to use our function correctly, right? But anyway, let's put the separator here and we can check against that string or that character code, right? So, or we can check the string to get the character code, right? So let's save that and try that out in the terminal here. So this is what we had before, where we had kind of a mix of underscores and hyphens. Let's run it again. Oh, that looks pretty good. So here where we had a hyphen before, actually I guess it removed that hyphen and replaced it. Well, maybe I'm gonna stick with this. I think that that's okay for snake case. Well, I'm gonna leave it at that because I'm kind of not sure because maybe I want to get rid of it, but maybe I want to keep it. Anyway, I'll leave it up to you. You can decide how you want to treat that, but here's kind of one way to handle it, okay? And anyway, thanks for watching. I hope that that was helpful, right? And the key thing here is reusing our code whenever possible, right?